Guys, we have a big breaking news coming out. Oregon's governor declares state of emergency to ensure the state gets enough fuel after pipeline leak. And we have some more breaking news coming out. It seems like the prices are going to go up. The shutdown may impact gas prices, the governor's office said. Oregonians, excuse me, guys, may see higher prices at the pump because of the cost of using other ways of getting fuel into state other than through the pipeline. This is not looking good. This has been going on, I believe, past few days now, and yeah, it's not looking good. A state of emergency has been declared. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. It says here, the pipeline leak in Oregon prompts state of emergency. BP begins cleanup. This is not good news. Let's go with ABC News. They're putting out this information. Then we're going to go with the next one. Oregon's governor declared a state of emergency Monday to ensure that enough fuel arrives to state with Olympic Pipeline, which supplies more than 90% of the state's fuel, remains shut down due to a lack ahead of Thanksgiving travel. Have you guys noticed stuff always happen near holiday seasons? I mean, it's like they don't want nobody to travel. Governor Tina declaration is intended to keep enough fuel arriving to the state by ships and trucks, partly by waiving certain regulations on how long commercial drivers hauling fuel can operate, according to the governor's order. The BP petrochemical pipeline runs from Washington into Oregon and has been shut down for a week following the first report of a leak and intermittent shutoffs earlier this month. The BP crews have excavated 200 feet, that's 60 meters, of the 400-mile long, 644 kilometers long pipeline, working around the clock to discover the source of the leak that was reported outside Everett, Washington. Now, the company said in a statement, there's a possibility this might have been some kind of HIT. Oregon officials said they did not expect a fuel shortage in the state or at Portland International Airport with the emergency measures, but cautioned that drivers might see an uptick in prices because of the more costly delivery methods. So whenever bad stuff happens, Americans is the one that pays for it. Got it. That's, again, doesn't the company have insurance? Why is it that, again, Americans is always getting punished? Pipeline busted. You guys gonna have to pay for it. Aww. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So, those in the West Coast, you guys gonna have to pay more for gas. In Washington, where Governor Bob declared a similar state of emergency last week, the shutdown is starting to slow some air travel in Seattle ahead of Thanksgiving. On Monday, Seattle-Tacoma International Airport's largest carriers, Alaska Airlines and Delta Airlines, acknowledged some delays caused by the fuel shortages. Meanwhile, fuel is being brought in by tanker trucks, and airlines are directing flights to show up with extra fuel or stop afterward to top up. All right, let me go with this next one now. All right, so they're really trying to get this repaired as soon as possible. So once again, the governor in Oregon has declared a state of emergency for Beaver State due to a reported leak in the Olympic pipeline, which covers over 90% of the fuel. Information sent to Straight Arrow News by BP America states that the 16-inch section of the pipeline was unaffected by leakage, while a 20-inch section was confirmed to have experienced a leak. Now, BP says safety is the company's top priority and that it has dispatched booms and oil recovery equipment to contain and clean up any released product. As of Tuesday morning, today, November 25th, 2025, the amount of released oil is still being assessed. Now, here's the thing, guys. We are definitely seeing some wars going on when it comes to oil and fuel and gas and stuff like that. I mean, we are seeing something similar that's about to pop off soon in Venezuela. You guys already know Guyana, you got all them oil, Exxon Mobil stuff, and Venezuela is top when it comes to oil. The governor order also waived state regulation on commercial drivers to help fill the gap while the pipeline remains down. As of now, officials don't expect a fuel shortage in Oregon, but prices could rise in the short terms for customers. A bit further north, Washington Governor Bob also declared a state of emergency to the pipeline shutdown, which is delaying air travel according to some airlines. All right. There's another one here. This is about the gas prices. All right. So how much are people out there going to pay for gas? We shall find out. Give me a second here. Okay, here we go. That's good. Okay, so Kotek declares state of emergency to keep fuel flowing after Olympic pipeline shutdown. I'm just going to skip certain parts here, guys. Give me a second. So we already know Governor of Oregon, Tina, is the one that declares state of emergency because of the leak. Oregon gets 90%. We already know that. While Oregon is currently not experienced, we already know that. The governor's office said during the shutdown, fuel will be delivered to the state through barges and trucks. That's possibly going to cost more money. Cortex executive order essentially allows coordination among state agencies, specifically the Department of Emergency, the Department of Energy, and the Department of Transportation to respond to the emergency and allow them to activate plans and provide temporary waivers of regulation where needed, especially around fuel delivery. Meanwhile, you have crews in Washington are working around the clock to determine the source of the leak, which prompted the pipeline shutdown last week. So it happened last week, and they're still trying to fix this thing. Was it sabotage? Did someone do something to it? The pipeline provides fuel for flights out SeaTac, which is an airport often used by Portland travelers during layovers. There is concern that the leak could impact holiday flights. Although as of Monday night, impact have been minimal. Fuel is being delivered to the airport. Okay, so that's a good thing. There is also concern that the shutdown will impact gas prices. Cortex office said Oregonians may see higher prices at the pump because of the cost of using other ways of getting fuel interstate other than through the pipeline. The leak has also prompted worries over environmental impact. Pipeline spills are quite different than those of ships, in that they can go a long time before being detected. And this is the great challenge with, I believe, that appears to be in this case, that a small leak can persist for some time. Now, despite requests from the US Senator Maria, Democrat from Washington, last week, BP still hasn't shed any light on how expansive this latest leak may be or the damage it may have caused. Give me a second here, guys. Give me a second. A leak of Oregon at the gas pump is not a standard issue. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're going to skip all that. It doesn't give a specific price, but once they get this thing up and running and fixed, Oregonians is going to see something, and they're not going to be pleased. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm looking for more updates here. So I'm seeing people saying to stock up on gas. To stock up on gas. Alright, so it seems like this is all the information here, guys. I'm not seeing anything else. Give me a second. Let me just refresh the page really quick here. And it's still being worked on. Let me go back to the news article, see if there's any more information here. Salem City Council votes to draft state of emergency over... Okay, so that's something different. There's a state of emergency going on in other states due to ICE operation going on. Yeah, other than that, it seems like this is all of it here. Let me show you some of the pictures of the damaged stuff. Let me see, they have some pictures here. Not much. That's not much. The picture on the right that was posted about 1 hour ago, this is one of them here. You have the crew members out there. They're trying to get that fixed ASAP. Here we go. Here's another close-up look on this one. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a long process. Yeah, that's going to be a very long process to get that thing fixed, up and running. Wow. It says here that Oregon declares state of emergency after key oil pipeline leak shuts down 90% of state supply. That was posted by CBS News about an hour ago. What in the world is this? Hold on, guys. I'm looking at something here. So, governor declares fuel emergency following Olympic pipeline shutdown. What is that, though? If you guys have any idea what that thing is, I mean, I have no idea what that is. I don't know. They're trying to repair it. This is some kind of backup emergency stuff, but I have no idea what that thing is. That's kind of strange. I don't know what in the world that thing is. All right, so this is all the information here, guys. But they're still repairing it. A state of emergency declared. Price is gonna go up. And yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. Make sure you check out the videos I posted today, guys. The link will be in the comments box. Make sure you follow me over at the Prepper Watch News and the Real GS News. All the information will be in the description box. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.